Hey guys, it's Dominique Couture again, and today I want to do a fun summer smoky eye. But before we do anything, I need to conceal all this hyperpigmentation I have going on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin. Yes, it has to go. Now I'm just going to start with priming my face with the usual suspect, the Fenty Beauty Primer. And to conceal all that hyperpigmentation, I will be going in with the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the color NW45. I really love this concealer. Like, it's been a lifesaver with having this hyperpigmentation for the last couple of years. It's really covered up everything. Like, it is extremely full coverage. It is just amazing. For anyone who's going through scars and hyperpigmentation, whatever, I definitely highly recommend you check this out. I love it. And the brush that I'm using to apply this is just a flat shader lid brush for the eye. Nothing special. And to blend all that out, I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to make it just a smooth, even canvas. Hey ladies, am I the only one that be so self-conscious about that little shadow above your lip? Listen, I go in with the blending in that area. Now look at that. You don't see any imperfections, any hyperpigmentations picking out, trying to say what up though. You don't see anything. I love that concealer. But we're going to leave the face and come back to it. We're going to start on the eyes now. Now I'm just going to prime my lids using the ColourPop No Filter concealer in the shade Dark 40. I never really use eyeshadow primer. I feel like it's a waste of money. I feel like as long as you have a good coverage concealer, you're good. And I'm just going to blend that out using my fingers. Yes, I know, my fingers. But I really like using my fingers when I'm dealing with my eyes, not my face. So don't judge me. Now I'm just going to set all that concealer on my eyes with my black Opal Finishing Deluxe powder in medium deep. Now I'm just going to take this Morphe 3502 palette and get started with some transitional shades. Now I'm just going to go in using these deep tangerine orange colors for some transitional shades on my crease to start this look off. Now I didn't use the ones I'm pointing at. I used the ones closer to the end, but let's get started. Now I'm just going to blend that in using my MAC 224 blending brush in circular motions, going back and forth just to create a smooth transition. I'm so in love with using those tangerine orangey type of colors for a transitional color. It just looks so beautiful on us brown girls. Like, I love it. Now I'm going to go in with the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. Now I'm just going to start off using this cranberry shade right here. Now with this color, I had to pack it on so much to get the true pigment that I desired. Like, I had to continuously go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But overall, it's a pretty color, but you have to build it up if you really want it intense. I actually went in back and forth with that purple and the cranberry, back and forth. And I'm taking that shade not only in the crease, but all over the lid as well. And now I'm going to go in with the 224 brush using that purple shade in the Zulu palette. And the color wasn't getting as intense as I wanted to, so I went back inside of that Morphe 3502 palette and I went in with a Sonia Kashuk detail crease brush, and I used the black shade inside of the palette, and it really took the look where I wanted it to go at this point. And I'm just placing that black all inside of my crease and the outer V, not going into the lid really at all, just intensifying all around the lid basically. And now I'm going back in with that purple shade in the Zulu palette and just putting that back all over the crease and all over the lid, all over, basically being a little messy with it because the look that I want it to be smoky and a little wild. And now I'm taking this ColourPop shadow in the color Fantasy and the Super Shock line, I guess. But the color is Fantasy. And if I'm saying it wrong, it will be down below in the description. And I'm just packing that shade all over my lid. I'm really obsessed with this Fantasy color by ColourPop. This shadow is amazing. The pigment, the texture of it, everything. I love this, and it paired really well with those shadows I used from the Zulu palette. And now I'm just gonna use a makeup wipe and clean off all that fallout from all the shadows. And to give myself a summer glow, I went in with this NYX illuminator in like this goldy type of color. I'll also have that listed below, the correct name of it, in the description. And now for foundation, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty No Filter foundation in the color 420 and 430. Now it looks a little too light for me because I have a tan, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go up a shade in this foundation for the summer. But my normal, the rest of the year color is 420, but in the summer I think I need to do just a full 430. And to conceal under my eyes, I'm just going to go back in with that same concealer that I used for my lids, that ColourPop No Filter. And to blend that concealer out, I'm just going to use my beauty blender. And I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line using that purple shade in the Zulu palette. And also that black shade from the Morphe 3502 palette. And now to bronze my face, I'm going in with my CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Beautiful Bronze. And now to highlight, I'll be using my Fenty Beauty by Rihanna and the Killawatt Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. And I'm also taking that on my brow bone. And I'm just going to blend out all that highlight with my beauty blender to make it look like it's coming out from within. And just blend it out to make it look real seamless and flawless. And now I'm just going to line my lips using my favorite liner of all times, Chestnut by MAC. And to complete the look, I'm just going to top it off using my favorite gloss right now, the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the universal lip balm that she has. And that is all. That is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe. Bye, guys, and catch you on the next one. Bye.